Hey YouTube, it's me, Kayla here. Sorry I've been MIA. I think it's been 1 or 2 weeks since I've put a video up, but I had a lot going on. So first thing was my birthday. As you know, I turned 30 and I was supposed to take this big extravagant trip, but some complications happened, but don't worry, we'll be going on that trip soon. It's all paid for, all planned out, so it's gonna be great. But for my birthday, I ended up just kind of having to do things in my hometown, in DFW, which kind of worked out because the very first thing I had to do in that morning was go by my new district and get all my new things for school. So my new technology, my ID, my key to get in the building because we have card access keys to get in. And then after that, I took myself to breakfast, had a nice, good breakfast. I don't know if you've heard of the restaurant First Watch, another kind of getting bigger. Because I went to Virginia to visit my grandma and I saw one there. So they're starting to take over. Very nice restaurant, very good. Then once I left from there, I went and got a massage. And let me tell you, that massage was perfect and it was paid for by my friend. So thank you. I'm trying not to say people's names in here unless they want me to, but I haven't asked anyone, so. So I went and got a massage, and after that, I met up with her, and we went to a place called Cider Arcade, where they have huge arcade with custom cider beers that they make. Very good, very fun. She took me during the day, which she didn't really think about. There were a whole bunch of kids there, but it's totally fine because, as you know, I'm a teacher, so I'm used to that. But it would have been nice to be there with just adults, which is after, I think, 7 or 8. It's 21 and up, so that's pretty cool too. I hope to go there another time when it's just adults. And then we left from there, went to get a little bit of shopping, and then we went to Medieval Times. So Medieval Times is just it's like a dinner and a show. So you sit it's a big round arena, and you are sitting obviously in teams though. So they have 6 different teams and you're separated by the colors. And I think I just threw away the nice little crown they give you so you know where you're sitting. And so in front of you or inside the arena is like a horse show. Like back in the medieval times, they did the fighting with the sticks. And I don't know what all that stuff is called, but it was very fun to watch, very cool. And then they have drinks there, which was very nice too. So I had me a few drinks and then just went home and, went to bed because it was probably maybe about 11:30 once I got home. So very fun, chill birthday, nothing really spectacular. Like I said, I was supposed to go to Jamaica for my birthday, but some complications happened. So that trip's gonna be postponed to next year. And then I'll just go and, live it up in Jamaica. So stay tuned for that video because that's gonna be an amazing video. so make sure you're subscribed so that way you know when it happens. But the week after that, I decided to go with my mom because my birthday trip was canceled and I like to take at least one trip during the summer break. Since my trip was canceled, I decided to go with my mom to go visit our family that lives in Virginia Beach. I didn't do any videos of that either. I just wanted to spend time with family and just enjoy that because it's been a year since I've seen that family. We try and go every year, but it's been a year since I've seen them, so it was just nice to catch up and see everybody, see how my cousins have grown because they're got little babies there, and see my grandma, just spending time with family and a little bit of shopping, of course. But today's video obviously is another package opening video. I had some packages sent to my house while I was out. Of course, some of these were bought by some of my friends or some of you guys on YouTube. Some of it is also purchased by me. So we're just gonna go ahead and open it. It's a lot going on today. And also, let me start opening them. I'll talk while I open. I had been thinking about it, and my next videos in this vlog series will probably be me setting up my classroom. And so that will be coming up next. But after that, I'm not sure what you guys would want to see. So please leave comments down below and let me know what you want to see in these videos. All right, so first thing I have, oh, wow. Okay, so let me explain who this is from. This is from a friend from back home. So remember I told you guys I was from San Angelo, and I had a friend that, not a friend, but My dad worked at the Boys and Girls Club, and one of his employees, me and her still kind of stay in touch. And so let me remind you, I was like maybe 13, 14, and me and her still keep in touch and stay in contact. But she moved out of Texas. I think she moved somewhere up north. I can't remember what state, but somewhere up north. And she actually bought me whiteboard erasers. So this is really nice. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 48 of these. So that's going to be nice. And then she also bought me a thing of dice because I told you guys that I will be in math. But I'm going to still be teaching math. So these would be nice to have in my classroom. So thank you so much. And we need to catch up. It's been a while. So if she sees this video, I'm going to try and reach out to her and see how she's doing and everything. That was sweet though. Next one, a little small package. Oh, okay, so I bought this one, I think. This is not what I thought it was, though. No, it is. They have to be put together. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch teacher TikTok or anything like that, but these are, okay, it's making sense now that I'm opening it. These are magnetic hooks. So what you do with these, this is why I was so confused, like, what is that? But you take one of the hooks or one of the magnets and you have to connect the hook to it. So it's just a little bit extra labor. But like I was saying, if you watch Teacher Talk, and here's the hooks, you just kind of looking at the bottoms, you're just going to screw it in. Hope y'all can see that. But just screw it in there. So that's cool. They have this thing where it's a curtain rod and you put the curtain rod up and you use the hooks. Actually, no. I think these are for something else. But there's this curtain rod thing because I think there should be a curtain rod over here. I bought one where they put the date on it. So it's like the day and it has it on a rod. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you just rotate it to the next day, the month. And then same thing with that. You rotate it and then the date and all of that. So I was hoping to do that, but I don't think this is what these are for. I think these are for something else. I can't remember, but I did purchase those for something. You know, when you start projects and you can't remember what exactly that project was. I don't know. I forgot to tell you guys. This is probably going to be a very long video because there's a lot of packages over here. So, okay, so with the new school year coming up, I also bought some stuff for me to be able to prepare my lunch. This is a food shopper. So as you can see, I want to try and intake more vegetables into my diet. And, you know, the fitness journey is definitely about to start soon. So I want to make sure that I'm prepared for that. This is pretty cool because it lets you spiral things. And then it lets you dice things, small dice, ribbon blade. So kind of like the spiral, but a little different. And then large dicer. So that's going to be fun to use, experiment with, get to know. I'm telling you guys, there are a lot of packages. So I hope you grabbed a snack, a drink, and you enjoy this video. And I'm trying to upload every Monday, so bear with me. It is a little hard with me, well, for summer since I was out of town and everything, but I'm trying to get back into it. Back into it. You guys, while I was on vacation, visiting my grandma and stuff, I kind of splurged and was like, oh, I need this for my classroom. So here's the curtain rods. Okay, so these curtain rods are actually kind of cool because you can adjust them to how big you want because they are magnetic. So if this isn't big enough, I can make it longer. It's as small as it gets though. But this is really cool. Like I said, they're magnetic. So one of these will be used for that date thing I'm going to put on my whiteboard that I was telling you about. And then the other one will be used for the, so we have windows. So on our door, we have the door, and then right next to we have some windows. And I was thinking about buying a curtain to put up over those windows because kids distract other kids while they're in class, and I don't want any distractions while I'm trying to get my lessons taught and everything. So I want to make sure I cover up that window, and that's what that's for. So cool. People probably saw these on my wish list and were probably like, what the heck does she need curtains for? That's gonna be for her house versus her classroom. But I swear, all this stuff, besides some things that I purchased, are all for my classroom. All right, putting this over here. This package I could not wait to open because I already knew exactly what it was because it was so heavy. But I purchased a classroom rug. I'm not sure if my classroom already has them in there. Like I said, they were still kind of moving stuff around and everything. But this is a classroom rug. I didn't know it was gonna come like folded up like this. I hope it doesn't mess up the bottom of it. You know how rugs are supposed to be really hard. But this rug is supposed to be like a sunshine type thing. It's very cute. It's really soft. I like that, the fact that it's soft. But I'm just hoping that it's sturdy enough and hard enough because it's feeling really soft for my classroom. I don't know. We'll have to experiment with it. But the fact that this is machine washable, I'll just take this to the laundromat and throw it in the washer there. But yeah, this is nice. We'll see once I, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and open it. I'm sure you guys want to see it anyways. I hope I can still refrain if I change my mind on it. It literally feels like a towel. Like a thick towel. So as you can see, it's kind of like a sun. If you hear snow in the back, that's Zion. I think he's trying to tell me I'm making too much noise. Yeah, this is very thin. Like, look, it's like fabric. It's not, you know, when you do stuff like that with a rug, you shouldn't be, or when you're messing with the rug, you shouldn't be able to fold it that easily. But I don't know. We'll experiment with it. We'll see if we like it. If not, I got another idea. I'll just return it. And I really want to get a checkered rug because I bought this when I was doing one theme for my classroom, and it seems like I'm going to be changing the theme in my classroom. So stay tuned for that. I'm actually going to be purchasing my classroom decor tonight. And you guys, when I say classroom decor, you're probably wondering, like, why are you just now buying it when you know you're about to set up your classroom? It's because I have to print it off myself anyways. So I'm waiting for a little extra discount that starts tomorrow. So once that happens, we will go ahead and purchase it, purchase the decor. But like I said, I might change it because I kind of changed the theme of my classroom. Okay, Alexa, turn the AC down to 71.
The AC is set to 71.
Sorry, guys. If you know, I'm in Texas and it's the end of July. Our temperature today, let's see. Alexa, what's the temperature today?
Right now, it's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 83 degrees.
All right, so as you can see, it's 104 right now in Texas. And so with the AC not being on, it got a little hot and with moving around all these packages and things. So I had to turn on that AC real quick. You guys, it looks like we have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 more packages to go. So thanks for bearing with me. Like I said, I need ideas on, actually, I think this is a me purchase. I have an addiction, and you're about to see what it is. But I need ideas like what I should do videos over. So I said that I'm gonna probably start doing videos over my fitness journey. And then also I'm gonna be setting up my classroom so you can see how I'm setting it up, maybe give me some ideas and things. That's gonna start, hopefully we'll have a video about my classroom decor next week, next Monday, because I actually go to my classroom and work, I think this week. But after those two things, I don't know what else you guys want to see from me. Oh, I did have one more idea. I'll probably do a try-on haul of all the things I buy for school, because I've been purchasing school clothes. As you know, I was teaching 9th grade, and with 9th grade, you have to just kind of business, like really business professional, business casual. But I feel like with the elementary students, I can kind of, you know, do a little bit more fun, a little bit more pizzazz, because a lot of my closet or a lot of my things, I try to do colorful things, but it ends up being a lot of black and gray, you know, the neutral colors for business casual, dealing with older kids. But with the younger kids, I feel like I could get away with more colors and having more fun with that. So while I was in Virginia, these shoes dropped. There's a backstory. So the last week of school, these shoes actually dropped, and I purchased them. However, I didn't realize on the Nike app, it automatically just goes to 7, like this, my shoe size 7. I'm not a shoe size 7. I'm a 7.5. So they were too small, so I had to send them back. I was trying to figure out, maybe I could sell them, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. Nothing worked out, so I sent them back. However, they dropped again, and I purchased them again. So these babies are so pretty to me. Like, they're a pinkish color. I'm not really a huge pink person. It's actually kind of matches my shirt. Not huge on pink, but this is a pink that I can deal with. It's kind of neutral. I'm lying. I absolutely do adore pink. There's some Nike Dunks that are hot pink and soft pink, and I really want them, but I just don't know what I would wear with them. So I think that's my deal. I love pink, but I don't know how to like dress with it. But these, since they're kind of neutral, we can work with that. That was a oops on my end. I was not supposed to purchase that. Here we go. Next package. This video might not be as long as I thought it was gonna be, but you know, we'll just check it out and see what's going on. Okay, this is a purchase I made. So first thing is a book. Me and one of my coworkers were talking about this book, and it was in my wish list, but I saw nobody was really buying it, so I decided to buy it myself. If you've never read this book, A Bad Case of Stripes, oh my gosh, it's such a great book. I was gonna read oh, here it is. It says, Camilla Cream loves lima beans, but she never eats them. Why? Because the other kids in her school don't like them, and Camilla Cream is very, very worried about what other people think of her. In fact, she's so worried that she's about to break out in a bad case of stripes. So this book is just about fitting in, you know, not trying to be true to yourself. And so I just thought this would be a good book to read to my students. Like I said before, I'm just trying to get a lot of books that my students could probably relate to kind of teach them lessons about life and preparing for not social, but making friends and all that jazz. I can't think of words today. It's truly a Monday. Another thing I bought was a hole punch. I seen that some teachers make punch cards, and I thought that would be pretty cool. I know I have the tickets, but you know, never know when you need this. Also, with the curtain rod thing, the month and the date, I had to punch holes in all of them, and I don't have a hole puncher, so I needed that. This one's kind of just me being me. I think this is what I want. Is it? This is a package that I bought, by the way. Okay, this hole punch is pretty dang cool. So this one, when you punch out, when you go to punch, it actually punches out a star, as you can see. So this one's actually the one I bought for the punch cards, because I just think, I love stars. I am a star girl. I have always loved stars. You know how people are like obsessed with hearts and putting hearts on things? I do stars. Okay, this thing is really cool. So what this is are outlets. I saw this on TikTok. I'm telling you, TikTok makes you buy some things you didn't even know you needed. But I bought this, and these are outlets. So you plug this into the wall. Here's your new outlet. You plug it in whatever you need. And then these three things, these three outlets, run off of a remote. So, it'd be great if I could get it out, huh? So instead of me going and turning everything off in my room, I can just use this remote. And this would have been very helpful when I was actually teaching my 9th grade classes, because I had lamps in every corner of my room. And every day at the end of class, I had to go, or at the end of the school day, I'd have to go and turn off the lamp and all that. But these would make it easier. I just use my remote. Boom, done. Also, with the meal prepping situation for lunch, I bought some containers. So I bought some containers similar to this last year, but I was trying to get into my classroom. One of my students decided she would hold my lunchbox for me so I can, my hands are, I had papers and then my lunchbox and then trying to get my keys. And so she said she'll hold it for me, but I thought she had it in her hand and she didn't. So whenever I handed it to her, the lid broke on one of the containers. So now instead of having 5 of those containers, I only have 4, but I didn't throw them away. You know, I'm still gonna use them, and they're actually a different shape. So these are the containers I got. These are kind of more round than the ones I had last year. The ones I had last year were more rectangular. But I like these because the lid is plastic, but this part is glass. So if I wanted to go and, let's say I'm making a lasagna, but I want like little personal size for lunch, I can put this container in the oven and bake it that way. You're probably wondering about the silicone part. This part, it's oven proof. Like it says on the box that you can cook this. It's perfectly fine. They're airtight containers. I've come to love these containers. They're becoming like my favorite things. Trying to transition all of my stuff to be glassware because it's just a little bit better and it's just durable. So on the top, as you can see, it's kind of a glare, but it says freezer safe. So if I made something, put it in the freezer, I could do that. Dishwasher safe. I like to use my dishwasher. So I put the glass part at the bottom and the plastic top on the top shelf, so that way it won't melt or corrode or anything. Not, you know, when you have something and it melts because of the heat, so it won't do that. I don't think corrode is the word though. Oven safe without lids, like I said, and then a protected silicone sleeve. So that sleeve probably saved my container from breaking, but I wish the lid would have been the same way. I also try to order the lid, but I'm very OCD where everything has to match perfectly. So this lid has to be with this container. I can't put this lid on that container. Yeah, I'm weird, I know. But I like those. All right, here's another box. And I think we're down to the last 2. All right, this one is from mine. So this girl, her family was military, and we used to be in, or my freshman year, her family ended up moving to San Angelo, my hometown, and everybody thought that she was me. So they come up to her and they're like, "Hey, Kayla," and she's like, "My name's not Kayla." So then I finally met her because she was finally, because we were both in band together, and so she's like, she heard someone say my name. She's like, "Oh, you're Kayla?" She's like, "Everyone keeps calling me Kayla," and I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Yeah, I'm new, and so I guess everyone just thinks that we're the same person or we're twins." So ever since then, we just said that we're sisters and we get along. I mean, we've been really great friends since freshman year. We still keep in touch. We talk once a month. Actually, she's the one going to Jamaica with me, but she's currently in the military and she's stationed out in Florida, and she hates it. She wants to move back to Texas. She's even willing to move back to our hometown, which is kind of scary. But anyway, she bought this for me. It's a nice little bookshelf, like you can see there. I'm really excited about it. It's so I was reading the reviews after I added it, and they were saying that this is kind of what do they say? It's kind of flimsy, but I totally don't care. Like, it's just a bookshelf, so I could put some books on it. Like, who's gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? Where you're fighting. It is literally Monday. Rough housing around this, and if they do office, you go. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, I'm willing to work with students and let them say like, "Hey, what's the deal?" Like, communicate with me. Don't be crazy in my classroom. So that's that. And we have 2 more boxes, I think. They're kind of far, so bear with me. I lied, it's 3. So this is something I purchased off of Michael's website. It's just a 3-tier cart. I saw that this is really helpful. A lot of teachers like it to hold their supplies, maybe not yarn, but hold their school supplies. But this is actually not the color I was expecting it to be. That looks more like a sky blue. I was thinking it was more like a slate blue. If you don't know what slate blue is, it's kind of like a bluish grayish color. So we might be taking this and exchanging it for a different one. I don't know, we have to see once I purchase my decor. Okay, I only brought that one, I didn't scoop the other two over. Okay, and then here's this one. Once again, if you purchase something for me, like truly from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, yeah, this is year number 7, but with me changing grades, changing schools, changing districts, like it was time for a refresh, a reboot. Like, and with people purchasing things for me, it's so nice that it's not all on me. I mean, I bought a lot of stuff too, but it's not all on me. Okay, this first thing here, let's see. It is a staple remover. I think what happens is it removes the staples and then it catches them. And then there's also, that's not all it is though. I purchased a staple gun because when you're a teacher, you need one of these bad boys to put stuff on the wall and not have to worry about it falling out of the wall. So my one of my coworkers at my other school, she had a heavy duty one, and I'm hoping that this one's heavy duty enough. Let me make sure there's nothing in it before I go and start trying to play pretend with it. Y'all, I'm kind of terrified of this thing, honestly. I'm terrified of these staplers, but I think we're good. That's how I literally do it when I staple against the wall. I'm just like, and then hoping that it goes in. But yeah, so it comes with instructions. I'll figure it out how to fill it up and staple it up and all that jazz. Zion's kind of calmed down with his snoring. Really? So I say something, he wants to snore all out. Cool. An empty container. It says thank you for your purchase, no matter how long it has been. It says new, but what's new? They fell out. Okay. This is something that kept popping up on my teacher TikTok. It's called Teacher's Tape. Oh, this is a huge roll. This is just literally Remo. If you ever worked retail, I work at Bath and Body Works. We use this stuff all the time, but the ones at Bath and Body Works aren't as sturdy. So I'm hoping this one's pretty thick and pretty sturdy as well. It says replaces masking tape, mountain clay, and push pins. Holds objects securely until you take them down. Comes down cleanly, leaving no adhesive residue. Works with painted concrete block, whiteboard, chalkboard, metal, plastic, laminates, wood, and interior glass. So this is going to be pretty cool to have in my classroom so I can stick things on the wall. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen your teachers use that gooey stuff that looks like gum, chewing gum. I used that at my old school, and when I took the stuff off the wall, the gum looking stuff stayed on the wall too. I used to love that stuff, but it got kind of bad. This must have been in that container. But these rings are also for that date thing. And then there's also some extras in here. And then, you know, sometimes teachers put like kind of activities on these rings. So that'll be pretty easy to do. Index cards, now that I have a hole punch, I can punch holes in those cards and put them on the ring. And then the kids can use those for flashcards or whatever they need to use them for. You know, there's many different reasons to have these nice rings. I just never can remember to purchase them when I'm at the store. So why not get them off of Amazon? Here's my container for them. And I love this container they gave them to me, and I can literally keep and use this forever. Maybe not forever. Maybe that's why they also came off, because they don't fit in this container very well. There we go. And one more one more. And this one's from Michael, so that means I purchased it. Okay. So this container, I've seen this all the time and I've always wanted one. But this is like for photos, and then you can open this up. A lot of people use this for their babies. Like they go and, oh look, this is when he was 6 months and all that cool stuff. But ain't no kids around here. So we're using these for games. Like we're gonna make little note cards, put them in here, seal them shut, and then maybe even label the tops. I actually thought that they went in here this way. I don't know. Either way it goes, this will be fine. I can literally make labels here on the sides, so that way I can know what these are or what game it is and stuff, and then just keep them in this case. I probably should have gotten 2 since I'm teaching 2 different subjects, one for math and one for science, but I wasn't thinking. And then we're just experimenting with this, see how it exactly actually will work for me. If it doesn't work, you know, I could take it back, but just seeing how I like it, how I don't like it. And that's everything I do believe that we have purchased. Like I said, my next videos will probably be me setting up my classroom. Another thing I'll probably do is a new clothes teacher edition video, and then I think that'll be it. And then starting my fitness journey and maybe some meal preps so you can watch me make my meals or something. I don't know. But other than that, that's all I got. So please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. Thank you if you purchased anything for me. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week for our next video. I told you this one was going to be pretty long, 30 minutes. Not too long, but some entertainment for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Okay, so I was trying to put everything away, and then I realized I missed the package. So let me open this one. I missed it because it was so little. But this one is so freaking cute because my school, our mascot is a beaver. And so I bought this little stamp, beaver stamp for maybe anything I have to stamp. Because I bought, or not me, but someone bought me the little stamp pads. So now I actually have a stamp to use with it. But it's going to be a little beaver because our mascot is beavers. So I want to show you that real quick before I cut out this video. But you guys have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. Fingers crossed if nothing else happens or I don't fall far behind and get lost in the sauce that may be happening in my life. So bye. See you next week.